Hi. ah. Blah, 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 blah. Hi. Hello. It's me, the local virtual baker, Saltea Kichee. Hi, Bush. Hi, Big Beck. Hello, hello. I almost forgot that I was streaming today. Hi, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing grand. I am just going into my not so cookie jar, but my cookie container, I guess. I'm having some snickerdoodles. Remember when I made cookies? Do you remember that? Yeah, I'm having a cookie. Yes. Whoa, we pulled Salty away from his better MC addiction. Shut up! I have an addiction and it's a problem, but I like playing Minecraft, okay? Hmm. I'm gonna eat my snickerdoodle now. I'm not talking to you guys now. You ruined it. I'm having this cookie on my own. I'm gonna eat this cookie in complete silence. So, suck it. I'm eating this cookie in silence. Screw you. I lied. I can't be quiet for too long. Oh, wow, a lot of new faces here. Hello there, Jasmine KK. Hello there, Pressed 5. Hello, first time watching you live. Well, welcome in. I'm glad you're able to just tune in today. Today, we are just kind of vibing. We're talking. You see, myself, me, myself. I'm not very good with the conversating, but trying to do these talking streams is gonna try and help me. Press V. Okay. Listen, there are so many variations nowadays to where it's like, is it V? Is it 5? Is it... I don't know what else it could have honestly been, but hey, it could have been anything. But V. V. Alright. Are you talking about Fivy? Or are you saying Fivy? For some reason. I'm not sure. This reminds me of like when people go like back in Call of Duty and stuff, when people would put like X's in front of their names because it looks cool and stuff. I don't know why they just made me remind me of that, but yeah, the moment you said V, it's like, oh, V. I don't know. How art we the letter, not the Roman numeral. Fair enough. So, how are y'all doing today? How's the weather? How are the wife? How are the kids? Mine don't exist, but I would like to know about yours, I guess. Are they doing good? I'm very focused on eating this cookie. I'm sorry. I gotta have my priorities straight in life, alright? I may not have many priorities, but finishing this cookie before I can actually conversate is a very, very important thing I gotta do. Our collective wife and kids. Yeah, how are the wives? How are the kids? I hope you're doing well. I hope you were able to pay off the child support, all that whatnot. Oh jeez, my glasses. Come on, I'm gonna take the glasses off. You know, I don't know why, but recently my glasses are getting really oily, and I don't know why. Really strange. Okay. No, can you please fund my child support, Salty? No, I cannot fund your child support. I am sorry. I don't have the means to do that. And I don't have a wife or kids, so you can't rope me into this. I am not your wife. I'm not your kid. Sorry, I can't pay for your child support. Also, my non-existent one divorced me. Well, just make a non-existent, get a non-existent lawyer to help you. Easy. Once you get that non-existent lawyer, all your non-existent problems become existent. Sorry, wait, I'm actually I'm letting that digest on what I just said there. So wait, is that kind of just like a negative, and a negative makes a positive, but in the sense of this, that a positive is not really a good thing? Tragic, they'll go another night without bread. Well, they don't need it, they don't need it. It's fine. They can have cookies. Speaking of cookies, I'm starting to realize, I think I realized something about making these cookies. I'm starting to realize I don't like chocolate chip cookies anymore. Which I'm not sure is a really heinous thing to say, but I actually am starting to realize I really hate chocolate chip cookies. Okay, maybe hate's a bit of a strong word, but like, I'm eating these snickerdoodles, and I tried eating a chocolate chip cookie. I don't know what's wrong with me. I used to love chocolate chip cookies, and I'm not sure if it's because I made them wrong, or this recipe I like to usually follow, which is the same recipe I would use like years ago. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure, maybe I used the wrong flour, or maybe I mixed it incorrectly, or there's something weird that I have been doing. But like, these chocolate chip cookies, I don't like anymore. And it's not like, oh, there's something incredibly wrong, because I've made this recipe the same way so many times, unless like the chocolate's different, or maybe like the brown sugar is different. I don't know. It's pretty much, I usually, okay, even before I used to make bread, I would love to make chocolate chip cookies. My parents liked cookies, I liked cookies, we would always make cookies. I would like to make cookies, I like muffins and stuff like that. But I'm not sure, it's just like, I don't like them anymore. I think it's probably because I've eaten so many chocolate chip cookies in my life that I'm kind of sick of them. So my palate is kind of craving for something a little different. And snickerdoodles, if you've never had a snickerdoodle, they're perfect. They're great. They're not overly painfully sweet, which I kind of find to be an unfortunate thing for the chocolate chip cookies, because for some reason they're unbearably sweet and I don't like them. I'm not sure why, because I used to love them, but I don't know, maybe my palate's being too refined, if that even exists, even is a thing. I don't know, it's just like, I've eaten all my snickerdoodles already, and I still have like 7 or some more chocolate chip cookies to eat too. But I think I might just give them away, because I don't like them, they're bad. Well, they're not bad, because they taste like chocolate chip cookies, you know? Chocolate chip cookies will taste like chocolate chip cookies, and they taste great, you know? It's just that I don't want them. Taste buds changing. I guess so. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I'm finally getting to that point of my life where it's like, you know what? I'm just being old now. Because I guess that's just a subconscious thought I have to take. I'm old now. I'm like, what? 20 in the grave at this point? So like, I'm nearly there. I'm nearly dead. The years, my golden years, if you will, they're going by so quickly. Oh no, I'm 23 and I'm not married already. Oh no, I'm 23 and I don't have a girlfriend. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't call yourself old, Salty. Going to start making me feel ancient? How about you just, don't feel old? Just don't feel old then, huh? Brother, you're not almost 30. Listen, I'm the closest I'll ever be to 30, okay? Maybe next year I'll be a little bit closer, but I'm getting close to 30. I'm like 23 Or 24. What year is it? 24! Okay, I'm 23. Oh, jeez. I might be 23, I might be 25, I might be 22, I might be in my 20s, but boy, I have the memory of a dementia patient. I don't have a good memory. You're 23, silly. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dad. I forgot my own... I forget my birthday all the time. And like, okay, so anyone else that, if anyone else out there was born in 2001, does anyone else during the, if you were born in 2001, does anyone else share the struggle of like, oh, okay, my birthday. Ah, yes, my birthday. I just have to do my the year -1. But for some reason, even though I am born 2001, my brain still defaults to 2000. So it's like, oh, okay, I'm 24 years old. Wait, I was born I was born 2001, not 2000. Ugh. So my brain just defaults and goes like, ah, 24. No math. You don't need to do math. You got it. 24. Confidently. Which is funny, because like at my job all the time, someone will ask me, how old are you? Like there's a customer, not a customer, or like someone like that, it's like coming to go get their food, and I'm gonna give it to them, and blah 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 blah. They're like, oh, you know, you look so young. How old are you? It's like, I'm 24. Wait, sorry, I'm 23. So, I don't remember my own age. Sometime next year, maybe the next following, I'm gonna forget my own birthday. Who knows? Dude, I already got the joint pains, and I ain't even that old. I think the joint pains are kind of normal. I don't think the joint pains you're thinking of is kind of the old joint pains. I've never been old to have joint pains, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I felt fatigued, if that counts for anything. And like, I felt sore, but that's mostly because I've done stupid stuff. Like, maybe I jumped off, like, a flight of stairs. Maybe did a bit too much working out, or something like that, you know? You know, I've also been... Okay. You know... Lads, I'm very excited for maybe October. Well, I don't know, maybe October... I gotta do the year +4. So, oh, okay, you're old. Well, look at that. Congratulations, you're old. Oh shoot, I lost my train. Okay, hold on. I need to get my pencil, pen and pencil, pen and paper. Ah, Bush, you're making me lose my train of thought. Ah, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh boy. So, hey, fun stuff about today, because today I had my job. I had to work today, obviously. Wow. But I actually have the next 4 days off. It's really fun, really nice. But you know, I was talking to my coworkers and stuff like this and that, and I was telling them like, hey, you know, I gotta find out how to get a better memory and this and that and this. One of my coworkers is usually very smart. I would go out as far as say like he's very wise. He told me like, you need to relax, you need to calm down. And I myself, I kind of see myself as a calm individual. So like, I don't know. Do you guys think I'm calm? Am I stressed? Do I seem stressed? I have no idea. Am I a stressed individual? Am I sad? Well, okay. Well, I am sad, but like, okay, backpedal. Oh boy. Anyways, I got a pencil and a paper here. I'm gonna be writing down stuff that I want to talk about, because boy howdy, am I not good at talking. Because like, oh, let me talk about this. I forgot about it. Okay, well, wasn't really that important. You know, I'm starting to realize now. Starting to realize maybe subscriber only wasn't a mistake after all. Ay vey. But I do have a little bit of faith. I've wanted to turn it off because, I don't know, let people talk a bit more. I gotta I've been gatekeeping y'all for too long. Of like, okay, you gotta subscribe if you want to talk. I don't care. You don't like my content. You gotta subscribe if you want to talk in the Vtuber channel. So, have you seen? Wait, what's today? Is today the 3rd? No, today's the 29th. Okay. I was gonna say, like, oh man, you guys should be really excited to see. You should be excited to see a fellow pal. She is becoming real. Well, not real. She's becoming into the third. There's a VTuber, very cool VTuber pal. She's coming into the 2nd dimension, I guess. Well, she's okay. She is a part of the 2nd dimension because she started as a PNG tuber, but now she's becoming like a live 2D VTuber. Like she's gonna be able to move and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. She's becoming ever so slightly more real. Just a little bit more. Just a tiny itty bitty little bit. Goosey B, she's doing a VTuber debut. She has like a really cool, I guess, trailer for it too. It's really pretty. August 31st, PNEST, 7 o'clock. So, yeah. Salty's imaginary friends are coming real. Oh man, I wish. Oh jeez, I wish they were real. My goodness, if I had friends, oh my god. Life would be so much different. Oh, hold on, wait. Okay, that's a fun thing to talk about. Hold on, let's talk about that. Let me write it down real quick. Okay, I wrote it down. Alright, I got a fun little stuff for things and us to talk about. Oh boy, this is gonna show you my very poor, I don't know what the word is. I wouldn't say poor life decisions, because these aren't really life decisions. It's more or less like poor friend choices, I guess is the right word to say, because as you know, okay, so I'm trying to decide here. Do I want to talk about real life or do I want to talk about the internet? Because I want to talk about all the people I've ever interacted with in my life, and these are people that have been long gone and they are no longer a part of my life, la 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 la. So just saying, there might be a little drama here, but the thing is, the beauty of this is that a lot of these people no longer, okay, it's not that they no longer exist, but a lot of them just simply are no longer associated with me. And I'm gonna talk about some real life ones because, oh jeez, this is one bag. And then there's some, let's talk about that first. Let's talk about real life people, because, you know, as you all do, or at least I hope you all do, because I don't right now. I don't have any in real life friends. I don't have any of that, but you know what? Let's talk about some extremely controversial stuff. Exactly. So let me talk to you about the people I've associated with as pals, because it's kind of weird and kind of wacky, and thinking back, it's like, how did I associate with these people? And also, why am I nothing like them? How did I get with them to begin with? Anyways, so let's go to the very, very, very beginning, because, not very beginning, but like some of the pals I've talked to in real life. Some of the pals I used to talk to in real life. Overrated. I hang out with my IRL friends like once a month anyways, even though we talk like every day. Aha, you see, that's the funny thing. I don't have any IRL friends to begin with. And all of them are too busy because they're going to parties. Well, that's simplifying it, but we'll get there when we get there. So there was a lot of pals, and when I was like, I guess preteen, like before 17 and 18, a whole lot of these lads, either fall in one of three bits. They became addicted to something. They moved far away and cut all contact, and yeah, they became addicts. But I don't think any of them has gone to jail. I guess there is also a very small, minute amount of people that I've met that kind of just like branched off and do their own friend groups. Like, you know, kind of the natural, healthy thing in life to just kind of grow up and just like find more people that you're more or less associate with. Which, you know, yeah. But I'm just still gonna talk up. Still, it's like, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But let's see. There's a whole bunch of pals that I used to talk to, and a lot of them were really interesting. There was this, what is it? Yeah, there was this gal who I used to talk to. Very friendly, she was nice. But then she really started to change after she had a bar mitzvah? I'm not sure if anyone's knowledgeable enough. Does anyone know what religion is a bar mitzvah for? Is it for the Jewish people, or is it for the... No, it is for, it's for Judaism, right? Ah, yes, okay, it's a Jewish holiday. Yeah. Yeah, it's Jewish. So that, she was cool. She was nice. She was very friendly. But once she had her bar mitzvah, she just started becoming an extreme, crazed alcoholic. It was crazy. My goodness. I tried talking to her, like, in a normal, casual way, in a sense that, like, oh, hey, let's just talk. It's been a while. Oh my god, they were really, really insane. In the sense that, you know, they drank so much, and they were like really underage. Like they were like 17 or whatnot, but since they're in religion, they're considered an adult. They were still legal to actually drink, which is interesting. I didn't know religion overrid stuff like that, but allegedly so. It apparently is possible. But yeah, I hope she's doing well. I haven't been able to. There's a lot of these people I really am curious to know, how are they doing now? I'm not sure if that's me trying to be obnoxious or whatnot, but there's a lot of people there's like, when I did meet them, they were like going through some stuff, or at least it seemed like they were going through some stuff because they were doing a lot of irresponsible things. Case in point, this one pal, yeah, she used drugs, like a whole bunch of alcohol, which is fine, I guess, but like being at such a young age, and like there was a time to where I think she was sober, and it's like, oh, okay. And what makes it worse is that I knew that she was like a really like honor roll student, like she was really, really smart. So I could only imagine, like, oh geez, she's drinking and doing stuff like this, and like, oh dear god. Ugh. I think she's probably working herself mentally a little bit too much, but can't say I'm doing much better. But yeah, it's like this one pal. It's just, I wonder how she is doing. We're gonna call this pal A, because we're gonna keep it simple. But like pal A, yeah, she became an extreme alcoholic when I last talked to her. My goodness, it was kind of tragic. But she did weed before, like, weed was a huge thing. It was, like, still kind of underground when... Actually, it was, like, 2008, you know? So, alcohol is completely legal if you have parental supervision and are in private property. I'm not behind in stream, I'm just slow, or underage drinking. Okay, I guess. I'm not really sure about legalities when it comes to drinking, so I don't have anything to really comment on that, or really have any knowledge of that. All I know is that, hey, in school, they said, drinking bad. Wait till you're 21, you're good. And that's kind of what I followed. I'm a very boring individual. I just follow the rules. I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. So, I don't know. I never really, what is it? Actually check your state laws before you quote me on that. Fair enough, I guess. I'm not gonna look into my state law because I'm lazy. But I wouldn't put it past it that you could underage drink under parental supervision. I wouldn't be surprised. Just because this kind of state. But at the same time, I believe this state has one of the more stricter drinking laws, but I'm not sure. That was a video, that was me watching a video from like BuzzFeed, like 8 years ago, from 2016. If 2016 was still, if BuzzFeed was around in 2016. I digress. Anyways. Yeah, so the person A, yeah, I don't know. Here, I want to see if I can dox. There's a wonderful thing online. Okay, nope. I give up. I can't remember her name. Ah, yes. How do I find these people? Let me look up their name that I probably don't remember. My goodness, though. I wonder how she's doing. I kind of do wonder, because this was also a pal, because before... So I moved, like, when I was going... I guess a good reason to why a lot of my pals I don't really talk to begin with is because, one, I never really talk to anyone outside of school too much, for one thing. But another thing is that I also moved when I was really young. And at that, I was also moving at a very tough age. Like, I moved, my parents decided to move when it was like, what, when I was in, geez, what was it? I went to middle school, I did 6th and 7th and 8th, and then, oh. Yeah, okay, so I moved when I was in 7th grade, to a new schools district, and at this point I did not know anyone. I tried to keep ties with some pals, such as person A. But yeah, moving kind of did stunt the ability to talk to people, not gonna lie. But I forgot where I was going with this now. Damn, I'm stupid. Anyways, let's see. Is there anyone that's the first in real life person that comes to mind? Man, you know, I was thinking that, oh yes, let me just go on and on about how the kinds of people I've talked to are very interesting and intriguing, but I can't really recall them. I mean, honestly, the most intriguing and interesting thing was probably a lot of them are probably like drug addicts and stuff like that. A lot of them abuse some sort of substance, which is like, I wonder if they're just doing better for themselves now. And a lot of them kind of just moved on from, I guess, just moved on. I don't want to say like, oh, they moved on from me and they left me behind, because that's not really how some people think. Some people just kind of grow up, you know, and sometimes they just find new pals. Just that's how it is. People grow up, some will stay around, but some will leave you, because they just want to try and pursue their own happiness, and you know what? That's fine. Personal happiness is a hard thing to go for, so you know what? I just hope they're all fine at the end, but, we'll never know. I'll never know, at least. Okay. You know, I wish I could also talk about a lot of these flesh friends. I don't know what to say, like flesh, real life, tangible, don't know. Cause that's really, first of all, I can't really think of much tangible friends, because the whole lot of them were just kind of like, as I keep referencing, addicts, or they just moved on. Another guy, another guy I used to know, he played baseball. There was another guy that did football, but then they moved on because their careers started popping off in sports, and they had never had any time to talk and such. I had another pal, and he moved away without a word or saying goodbye, so there was that. I think that's it. I think that's it. I don't think, oh man, oh boy. Oh, okay, so I don't think I think I have talked about this on stream, but this is kind of related, and it's not like a friend in a sense, because I didn't know of them at all. But it's really weird, because I don't see myself as a very attractive individual, you know? But there was this one time, and I don't remember what this instance was. I think it was like a school get-together party thing. But there was this person that kind of just came up to me and was like, hey, Salty, can I talk to you in private? And it's like, when someone talks to me in private, it's like, oh geez, is everything alright? Did I say something? Did something bad happen? Because my first instinct is when someone wants to talk to me, which I'm not sure if it's a bad or good instinct, the moment someone wants to actually talk to me, it's like, okay, what can I do for you? What's wrong? Are you alright? Do you need something from me? I can tell you what I can. I'll try and help you and try and do this and that. I try to be very hospitable when someone urges their help for me. So, because first of all, I don't see myself as a very helpful individual, but I do still have this thing of like, I'm gonna try and help you as much as I can. I might not be able to help that much, but blah blah blah. So this person pulls me aside and it's like, hey, what's wrong? Are you okay? Blah 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 blah. And they just blurt out and say, hey, I like you. And I was like, and I kind of feel bad looking back at this because I kind of responded to them like a friend or something like that, because I feel so bad about it. I'm actually thinking about this and I kind of do feel bad about it in retrospect, but I'm kind of stupid. Me not kind of smart. I'm kind of dense like a rock. So I was saying like, oh, you like me as a friend, yeah? And they were telling me like, no, like I like you. I want to be in a relationship with you. And it's like, oh. I kind of was like stun locked. I don't know how to say. I was just like, at all. But like, the weird thing is just I didn't know this person. I think I probably had 1 or 2 classes with them, but I had no idea with like who they were. But I just tried to be respectful, nice, and I said, I'm sorry, I don't have feelings for you. I like to be good friends if you'd like, blah 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 blah. And to be honest, I think I dodged a bullet, because the moment I said, hey, no, blah 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 blah, like the next few days, they had an extremely sour attitude with me. They completely tried all contact with me, which is like, damn. Listen, I get that you may or may not like me or had a crush or whatnot, but this doesn't really make me feel bad. It just more or less makes me feel like I feel like there was some other motive with this. I don't know. I don't know. We were also like young. Like what? Okay, let's see. I'm like 2 years out of school. And that was 3 years, like 2019, 2018, 12, 11, 10, 9, 10. That's like 7 years ago. 24. We were like 18, I think? If I did my math correct? No, 17. 16. We were 16. 16. We were 16. So like, hey, it's fine. We're adults. We're not adults yet. We're still baby children and all that, like 16-year-olds and whatnot. But like, I don't know. If I was able to conjure a response, if out of all the people, if I was able to conjure a response to saying like, hey, I respect your feelings, but please, I do not want to do this. Let's be friends. Blah blah blah. Like, hey, I was able to conjure that. At the very least you could do is at least hold your end and go like, okay, well, alright. No, no. Adult, but 5 years of drinking, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Salty is let me solo her. Salty, help, I can't beat Demon of Hatred in Sekiro. Then kiss him. How do you defeat Demons of Hatred? You give them love. Or you give them the... You try to tell them, can you recite the entire Hold on. Pelagirism theorem. I can't pronounce it. The Pythagorean oh yeah. Okay, hold on. How to pronounce Pythagorean. Hold on.
Pythagorean.
Yeah, that. The Pythagorean theorem. Try to ask, hey, can you recite the Pythagorean theorem, and then they should be all fine. They'll like be so stun-locked because they can't comprehend the English language and just die on the spot. I can't, he set me on fire. Then tell him to take a bath. I don't know. I don't know anything about any Souls-like games, and I don't know anything about Sekiro other than knowing that it's hard. I've also, Bush, I did answer your question in Discord, but you asked about if I'll ever play a Souls-like game. I don't think so. Unless, okay, so... I don't think I would willingly buy the game, because I do not like to buy games that I just do not seem interested in. So I don't think I'm gonna buy it. If someone gave it to me, then like, okay, sure, I'll try and play it, but... It's not my cup of tea, honestly. So... Play it for these game nights you mentioned earlier. Ah, the game nights. Well, I mean, for game nights, I want to try and do stuff like... What is it? For game nights, I want to do like more multiplayer games and stuff like that. Unless that's like something you would want to see, like, oh yeah. Well, okay, so the game nights is more or less just like, I don't know, off the stream, off the radar, if you will. We're just gonna be playing games, doing silly stuff like Minecraft or Terraria and stuff like that. I have been thinking about Terraria. Don't think I haven't forgotten about it. But it's just kind of like, I don't want to spend money on a Terraria feature, or a Terraria server, because simply said, I just didn't want to, really. There's no like, oh, some complex, I just don't wanna. And also, it costs money, and I don't really have money right now. Kind of tight on the moolah recently, so, yeah. A little tight on the moolah. I don't really have the means to run that. Run that just yet. I really do want to do some more game nights though. I just don't really know if people want to do game nights, because I remember I tried doing game nights in the past, and usually they end up with me just like sitting into a voice call for like half an hour or 1 hour and stuff like that. And it's like, you know what? I guess people just aren't interested in it, so... I remember I tried doing a movie night, and I tried to do like anime watch-alongs too, but no one was really interested in it. Once more, maybe it's like, oh, my anime tastes were trash, or maybe like games I wanted to play was trash, so like, subjective. I kind of have very basic tastes as well. I'm not gonna lie. I play very basic games, really. Like, what games do I play? Minecraft, Terraria, Team Fortress 2, Stardew Valley. Like, I guess Call of Duty 2, like the zombie mode at least. Like, I don't really play very, oh my god, very niche indie games and stuff like that. I don't really play niche indie games. I don't know. I don't have an interest in them, I guess. Understandable, and I don't know how safe the open servers are for dox reasons. I didn't know that was a thing. I can just convince you by streaming it in VC sometime, lol. Anime watch-alongs? Yeah, like, I just find some really stupid, crappy anime, like, some generic isekai, like, okay, let's watch this. It's gonna be a dumpster fire. Let's watch this. So yeah. I'd be down for some game nights. I'd be open most nights. I would hope so, because, like, game nights are for the nighttime. Blah. I have been thinking about just playing more games, though. I do want to play just, like, a lot more... just games, really. But unfortunately for myself, I'm quite a stubborn individual. I will not play games I do not like, because I'm so headstrong. I don't know. I don't like trying new games. By myself, at least. If that makes sense. If I were to try a game, by myself on my own time, I'll buy the game, look at it in my Steam library, and never play it. Prime example, I have a good Steam game that I've been interested in. It is called, software simulator games. Oh yeah, the games I will never play. Refined Self, the personality test game. I saw this pop up on Twitter not that like a few months back, and I was really interested in playing it when people were really talking about it on Twitter. But then I just chose not to play it because I just was not interested enough to try it. So that's been sitting in my Steam library, and I haven't played it since. So there's that. There's really just a lot of games I have not played, period. I don't know. And there's some games where like I really want to play again or starting to get back into. Like honestly, I do want to get back into Apex. Just because I was so bad and I had a fun time with it because I was very bad at Apex. So there's that. I really also want to try Half-Life. That's a game I want to try and play. It's the game of all time. It's the Valve game, you know? Half-Life. Haven't played the first one, and I have Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2. I have all the Half-Life games. I have them. I bought them all when they were like 99 cents. So there's that. But I just haven't really had the want or desire to play them. And the best thing is, I've never really looked into gameplay about Half-Life, so I could go into that game completely blind. But I've just never been interested in playing it. Just haven't tickled my fancy. Payday 2, I do want to play Payday, that'd be kind of fun. Titanfall 2, that's another game I have that I would love to play, but once more, not interested in it. There are a lot. I have just so many games. So many games I'd like to play. I'm just too lazy. Simply said, I just do not want to play it. And it's a shame because there's also a lot of fun games that I have. Like, I have a lot of Toho games because I had a Toho phase. And I really just bought a whole bunch of Toho games. I still want to finish the one game. It's kind of fun. It's very fun. It's a very simple game. It's like, oh, it's just like it's help me remember Satori-sama. It's like you're trying to help I don't know the bird character, the nuclear bird character, because they have a really bad memory, because they're a bird brain. That's the funny thing. And the character Satori, I don't remember her last name. Satori, she can read minds, but she's tired, so she can't read minds correctly, so she's trying to see to help the bird girl remember her things. So it's kind of like a educated guessing game, and it's kind of fun. It's just that, once more, I just don't feel like playing it. I don't know. I'm very much the person who is like, I need to be in the mood to play this specific game, but unfortunately, I'm never in the mood to play any of these games. Here, let me see. Let me go down the list here. Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I do want to play that. I just don't know anyone else that plays that game, and I do not want to play that game online because I know I would just be destroyed. I want to play fighting games, but like... No. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I want to play that, but I also want to actually play like a whole bunch of the Metal Gear games. I don't know where to start with the Metal Gear games. Like, I hear that you want to start at the beginning, but I don't have a GameCube or GBA or whatever it is, so I don't have the means to play it like that. Dead by Daylight can go jump in a ditch. I do want to play Lethal Company more. I don't know many people that want to play Lethal Company. There's a lot of games I have. There's just so many games I had in my Steam library, and I just don't feel like playing. Oh, Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers is a game I would like to play. That'd be a really fun collab. Actually, wait, there's me, Temp, Soren. Oh, that'd be a fun game for us to play. The Underperformers playing Castle Crashers. Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. Oh, OJ! Oh, I'd like to play OJ again. Salty is trying to fight me in DBZF. No, because I don't want to get completely destroyed. I don't know how. I don't really know anything about fighting games. Oh, I have Sea of Thieves? Really? I didn't even realize. Castle Crashers is getting an update, right? I believe it already got an update, no? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm just gonna be... Okay. Okay, so honestly, I have been thinking about something. There is one game I really want to play, but I think if I play this game, I want it to be like a sub goal. A subscriber goal. Like, oh, if I hit like 2,000 subscribers, blah 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 blah, I'll play it for 3 hours. Do you guys know of a game called VR Chat? I'm absolutely terrified about that game. And I know it sounds really funny to be scared of all games to be scared about. It's VR Chat, like online virtual reality Club Penguin. I'm scared of that game of all games. It sounds pathetic. It sounds sad. It sounds wimpy. It sounds baby when I say this out loud. But listen, VR Chat is a complete horror game, and I hate it. I hate that. Well, not that I hate it. It's just that I'm so terribly terrified of that game. It looks fun, but I haven't tried it because I don't have a VR headset, and I feel like it wouldn't be as fun. I do have a VR headset. Just my thing about VR Chat is that I'm very terrified of socializing. I wish I could say that as like a joke or something like that. That's my Discord, by the way. I'll mute that, don't worry. I am so unironically terrified of VR Chat because socializing gets me so shocked that I just don't want to interact in that game. Like, I feel like if I do want to do VR Chat, I have to have someone help me. He finally muted it. We're saved. For now. What if I unmute it randomly? What if I have a Discord thing in the background on, like, YouTube, like saying like, oh yeah, every 5 hour thing of like every 5 minutes, a Discord ping goes off at random. Say it for this stream only. Nah, I'll start muting it. I keep forgetting. I actually keep forgetting to have it muted or whatnot. But anyways, VR chat. Yeah, I want to play VR chat. I want to play VR chat so badly. But I need someone to accompany me because I'm just such a little wuss, a little baby. It's just like, oh man, VR chat seems so cool. I'm terrified to play it though, because like I don't. It's just like this, the socializing part. It's like I don't want talking to people. Me is scary. So I do want to save this for stream only. Oh, that's your. I can't read. Yeah, VR chat though. Game I would like to play. Scared about that. So socializing is hard. Getting over it. That's a good game I want to play. Just because I know I'll be bad at it. Chain Together. Muse Dash. I want to play that on my own time. I've played that on my own time, but I just have not been interested in playing rhythm games recently. I've been in the mood. I really want to play Beat Saber, but I also don't want to set up the means to go play VR, if that makes sense. I kind of want to see if I can get like an Oculus Quest or something. Buckshot Roulette, Potion Craft, The Escapist, Hades. I got a lot of games that I really do want to play. But I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. Is the end all mean? Is the end all thing about it? Like I'm playing it. I just can't. I just don't wanna. Sport would be fun to play on stream, maybe. Whole bunch of games that I want to play on, not on stream, but just want to play. But I don't know why. I want to play all these games, but there's too much choice. There's too much that I want to do, and it's like, well, I don't feel like playing games. I'm just gonna play the games I know what I like. So, but I do want to start playing more games, mostly because of ZZZ. I don't know why. It's kind of really silly to say that out loud. But playing Zenless Zone Zero kind of opens my head a bit of like, hey, there are some other fun games other than Minecraft, Team Fortress 2, and Terraria. You can play a little bit more. There are some other games out there you could play. So, I don't know though. Who knows? Speaking of which, I gotta probably do my dailies. I haven't done my dailies in ZZZ. Been grinding out too much Minecraft today because I've recently gotten myself in a new Minecraft server and I've been having a grand old fun time with it. So, whoops. Whoops. Yeah. It's I think it's Goosty's server. Yeah, this is a modded server. It's for Goosties and such like that. It's a cool server. I like to play on it. I've been trying to interact with some pals more, but I don't know. I mentally stop myself from trying to talk to people, which is a weird thing. Because like, oh, I want to talk to people more, but let me revert and not talk to them. And this is really frustrating for me because like, for me, I'm a very self-aware individual. Escapist has a VR mode? No, it doesn't. It's just that I was talking about them both at the same time. Sorry. You could be doing dailies in Sekiro. Lamau, I'll stop. Does Sekiro have dailies? I didn't know it was a game that had dailies, but cool. I guess. Butch, you made me forget what I was talking about. Oh, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Bush, you gotta take responsibility. What was I talking about? Tell me right now. What was I talking about before I saw your comment? I'm going to end stream if you don't tell me. I'm gonna this nuts. Bush. I'm going to end stream. Oh, ooh! I'm gonna end stream. So I'm gonna end stream. Ooh, I'm gonna end stream if you don't help me. So help me God. So help me God for my bad memory. Please, please. I can't remember. What was I talking about? You're talking about how much. Shut up! What was I talking about? I don't feel like. Okay, you know what? Screw you. I'm gonna just. Hold on. Hey, I'll read that. Don't mean it's the end all thing about it. I just can't. I just want a little bit more. Okay, now, okay. Now you're useless. I'm timing you out for life. No, I'm not gonna do that. Salty is heated. I'm fuming. I'm angry. I'm so angry. I'm fuming. No! Please. Okay, fine. Since you said please. But, okay, let me write this down. Let me talk about pals. Let me talk about, social anxiety. Alright. Different type of mod abuse. Listen, he's abusing me. If he can't take the abuse back, he's baby, alright? My God. You know what? Okay. Before I start talking, I want to honestly tell you guys, I want to take a shower so badly. My hair, I don't. What makes it worse is that today I don't remember if I took a shower or not when I came back home. I cannot remember. So like I've been kind of sitting here for the past like 2 hours thinking like, did I take a shower? Because I don't remember taking a shower today. Did I take a shower? I don't know. Go shower? Stinky? Alright, okay, then I'm gonna go take myself a shower real quick, okay? I'm gonna go. It's gonna be quick, don't worry. I'm gonna take myself a really quick shower. I've been told to go take a shower. I'm sending you guys on BRB. But I'll send you guys a BRB. I'll be right back. Wait, did I take a no, I did. Did I take a shower? No, I'm pretty sure I took a shower. Hold on, wait. I gotta go check my oh my God. I don't think I took a shower today. Okay, I actually don't think I took a shower today. I think I'm gonna go really quickly take a shower. Yes, I'm gonna take a shower on stream, except I'm not taking this microphone with me, because that is too annoying of a setup. I'm sending you guys a BRB real quick. I'm gonna take a shower real quick. So take this time, go get some water, go get some juice, go get something like that. So go take a little break. I'm taking a shower. I'll be right back. Shower time! I took a shower. I took a shower! Oh my god. Ugh. It's nice to take a shower. I have to do sorry, my blanket's like under my chair. I had it. The amount of things I gotta do for my hair, it's kind of crazy. Like, I gotta... Still trying to let it dry right now, but like... I do a 3 soap routine. Okay, wait, we're gonna talk about my we're gonna talk about my hair schedule right now. It's really it's really stupid, and I don't think it really does anything good. Hold on, wait, I gotta write this down before I forget. Anyways, let's talk about hi Q. Oh my god, Q. Oh wow, it's Q. Hi Q. Hi Q. Hello. Anyways, let's talk about my soap and hair routine. Because yes, my hair routine. I have one. Okay, so it's really stupid. So usually on okay, so this is the schedule. Sundays, I will give my hair a full wash, and a full wash is when, you know, I wet my hair and I give myself my first soap, which is like a Head and Shoulders, because I'm worried about dandruff. Then I put on my Cherry Blossom shampoo that is good for oily hairs. It is a conditioner and shampoo, which is not preferred. I would like just to have shampoo and or conditioner, but I use that anyways. No, it is a shampoo. It's a shampoo, but it's kind of like a pseudo conditioner because there's some oils and stuff that goes into it. Anyways, so I put my Head and Shoulders first. Then I use the use this shampoo, the Cherry Blossom shampoo, because I love cherry blossom stuff. Then I put on another conditioner. It's also Cherry Blossom. Can you tell what kind of scents I like? I put on a Cherry Blossom conditioner, and then I put on like a face cleanser, and I just kind of sit in a less wet part of my shower to just let it soak into my face, and also the conditioner to soak into my hair and scalp. And then after like 30 seconds, then I'll actually wash it all off. And then like that's usually Sunday. Monday, I will just do a quick body wash. So I got some oh wait, yeah, of course, I forgot Sunday. I also put on body wash and also that like body wash soap, so all to get under all the places, you know. Monday is only body wash with maybe a little bit of soap in the hair. Depends on how hard I work, I guess. So Monday is just kind of just clean off the body. Tuesday is just the Head and Shoulders and then shampoo. Wednesday is one where I just use Head and Shoulders and body wash. Thursday, today, is kind of like a kind of half cleanup, where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna throw soap in, then I'm gonna put a bit of the conditioner in, and then I'm gonna put in like a real quick conditioner as well. I don't do a full body clean at this point. I just kind of just get my head clean. Friday is kind of like pretty much the same thing of just like wash the body, wash the hair very lightly, and that's that. And that's that. Friday is Saturday is pretty much like the prelude for Sunday. So like I'll make sure I get my face all clean. I'll put my face. I'll put my face cleanser on. I'll only put in my shampoo this time, not conditioner or Head Shoulders. And I just put a cleanser on. I put my soap in, and then as I scrub and all that sort of stuff. So that's like my hair routine that I've been doing for the past 3 months, I think. And for what I know, my hair is actually quite nice. It's very nice and soft. So yeah, I have a very, very stupid nonsensical soap routine. Because I'm weird, because I want to make sure my hair is nice, healthy, and beautiful. Is that weird? That's weird to say, but I like my hair. My hair is. I'm very self-conscious about my hair. I like my hair a lot. Okay, you're using more. Whoa. Sorry. Anyways, I like my hair a lot, so I want to take care of it. Complicated. I can't believe this male VTuber doesn't use 20-in-1. Because 20-in-1 is lazy. It doesn't work well enough for hair. It's good for basic hair, but unfortunately I have thick Asian hair. So I have to try and find my own routine. So, oh, hi Scav. Thank you for the single bit. Thank you. But yeah. I gotta look more into hair, because I think I just found out like a month ago about my hair is very oily. I have very oily hair, which is... I don't think that's normal for like... I'm not sure if that's a common thing for Asian people, but... I do want to try and mess with my hair a bit. I want to make it more soft, but not too soft that I actually deteriorate the hair follicles and stuff like that. I'm very conscious about it. Because, like... I'm not sure if this is really stupid to say out loud, but of all my body parts that I'm very prideful of, it's my hair. I don't know, like, oh yes, I like my muscles for some people, or like, I like my arms and forearms, I like my strength, I like my hair. I care about my hair a little bit too much, I think, and I don't know. It's all I have. It's the only thing. It's the only thing about me that I think is nice. My face is an absolute. Oh, it's always an absolute mess. I'm eating sugar. I consume sugar so much, but like, the acne kicks me in the face, and it's not fun. I actually have acne right now, but that's because my hair is oily and it's like been touching my forehead, so like it's nasty and I don't like it. And I've also been stopping. It hasn't been that bad, which is a great thing. My acne hasn't been that bad because I have pretty much taken soda out of my diet. Kind of realized that, you know, I don't really need to drink soda as much as I do. Don't get me wrong, I still drink soda when I can. I try to not drink Coca-Cola, despite having a Coca-Cola bottle right next to me. But, I usually only drink one Coca-Cola a month at this point, if that. I don't really drink Coca-Cola too much anymore. If I do drink a soda, I drink Sprite. If anything at all, I love drinking lemonade. But my end-all thing I like to drink is tea. So yeah. Coke Zero, though. I do not trust Coke Zero. It tastes weird. And also, I just don't like Coke because Coke looks like tar. The syrup, at least. And yeah, that's kind of just most soda-based drinks. Most of it is tar-like. But something about Coca-Cola just rubs me the wrong way. Like, I drink it because out of necessity, like, oh, there's something else fun to drink and I don't feel like making myself lemonade, blah. But I'm drinking Coke because I like Coke. Tea team, let's go. I don't like Coca-Cola. I mean, I don't like coffee. I'm not sure if I've commented about this before, but I'm not a coffee drinker, which is kind of unheard of because what is it? Well, just talking about the area I live in, a lot of people live off Starbucks. A lot of people work off energy drinks and coffee and espresso and whatever it could be. But me myself, I'm just kind of like, just give me a water and give me a bagel. Give me a water and an apple. I'm just like a water engine. I'm a steam engine. I don't get any of that stuff. Just give me some water. Usually that's what I start all my days with. Just like, give me a cup of water, a few swigs of water, I'll take an apple, maybe a bagel that I've made or something like that, and I'm ready to start the day. And I don't know. I've never really needed to rely on energy drinks unless it's like, oh no, I gotta go to work in like 3 hours and I've only had 3 hours of sleep. I mean, I gotta go to work in 1 hour and I only have 3 hours of sleep, then like, okay, I might pop an energy drink because I have gamer subs. So, there's that. Water top tier, that's all I drink. That's good too. That's good to do. Because water is the best way to hydrate yourself. There's nothing else that can hydrate you more with water than just drinking water. So, I never really... It's not that I never really don't like drinking water. It's kind of actually more or less because I'm too lazy to get myself water. That's kind of the thing that stops me from drinking water. Like, I have a Brita filter, but it's kind of inconvenient because, like, I gotta filter it, and then I gotta pour it into my bottle, and like it's not gonna be cold, and this and this and that, and I got excuses up the woo-ha of like how I don't feel like drinking water. But I try and drink water as much as I can. Like I have what I usually do before I leave work, I fill my water bottle up with water, and this thing is up to 2 liters. So I just drink from this. But the thing is, I drink about like, what is it? I drink about like 2 of these bottles a day. So I drink like 4 liters of water a day. How much is that? Oh, so okay, so I drink about a gallon of water a day. I'm not sure if that's a lot or not a lot, so... but I drink usually just a gallon of water a day. Sometimes I drink a little bit more. Maybe I drink 5 liters all day, but I drink a lot of water. But whenever it's like a meal, like, oh, I'm gonna make myself dinner, or I'm gonna make myself breakfast, or I'm gonna make myself lunch, then I tend to like gravitate to go get like a nice sweet drink, like tea, or like lemonade, or soda. Like, usually in my head, here's like how my head and drinks work. Because usually in the morning time, I want a juice, like a fruit juice. Usually I opt out for orange juice because orange juice is just such a great thing to drink. I love orange juice. For lunchtime, I will usually either drink lemonade or a lemonade iced tea. That's usually lunchtime. And then the nighttime, which is like dinner and stuff, I will usually have lemonade again, or I'll have soda. So there's that as well. That's kind of like, it's weird how I have all this stuff scheduled out, but it's like I do this because it's kind of trying for me to stay healthy, I guess. I don't know. I try to minimize all of my sweet drinks to only my meals, because it makes it seem like, oh, this meal is gonna be kind of special. Like, oh wow, sweet stuff, yay, yeah, I love sweet, I love sweets, yeah. But usually between those times, I try and force myself to drink water, because water is good for you. That, and I think that it's kind of healthy to drink water after you drink something like soda, because like you flush your system a bit, I think. So yeah, it's good for your body, good for the soul. That and hydration is kind of nice, you know? Hydration kind of feels good. Okay. Anyways, we were on a really long tangent there. So let's go into a previous tangent I was gonna talk about, that I forgot about, that I found it on my paper. Let's talk about social anxiety! Yay! Social anxiety in the mind of someone who has an annoying amount of social anxiety and wants to do something about it, because that's kind of how my social anxiety works. Okay, let me explain that, because that probably doesn't make too much sense. But so I don't know how to explain it. Like, oh yeah, I'm a bit of a socially anxious person. I have a bit of social anxiety, and the most annoying thing is that I often look at myself at an out of body like whenever I realize I'm having a situation with social anxiety, I look in almost like a third person. Like, why don't you talk to this person? You should talk to this person. Because I have the mentality of like, if you do not tell me to shut up or go away or hey, do not bother me right now, I'm busy, I will want to talk to you. If you're not on busy, if you're not on do not disturb, if you're not in, well, if you're invisible, so I'll shoot you a message. But that's delegated on time. Like if it's like 11 o'clock and you're invisible, then I'm not gonna like message you because I want to make sure you get good night's sleep. But let's say it's like, oh, it's like 3 p.m. You're invisible. I'm gonna still message you. You're not out of my grasp. I'm messaging you. So there's stuff like that. But that being said, there's the thing I'm trying to say is that often, hi Erison, hi there. The thing is like very often I look at myself in third person towards like, hey, you want to talk to this person, so why don't you? And I don't know, that kind of, it doesn't stop. It stops me for some reason. But at the same time, it's like, another thing that stops me is that if I want to talk to someone, I want to talk to them because I want to be their friend, you know? I want to talk to someone because I genuinely think this person's cool, want to interact with them more, blah, 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 blah. But something stops me in my head to say, hey, stop doing that. But then out of my head, like something in my head's telling me that. But then outside of my head, I'm saying, don't listen to them, just do it. But for some reason, I can't listen to that person outside of my head, which is weird. But the main thing that really does stop me from actually talking to people more is that I like small talk, but that's all I'm really good at. Like every single stream I start with, hey, how are you guys doing? Blah, 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 blah. Because I want to know how you guys are doing. But I know a lot of people don't like that kind of talk. It's more or less like, hey, how are you doing? Or like, maybe it's like, let's say someone just finished stream and it's like, man, that sure was a good stream. I remember you failed that one thing. We're going to talk about that, go on a tangent, because then, you know, you build off conversation like that. In my head, in my experience, it's like, oh yeah, the best way to build off conversation is to build off something that's not really personal or something like that. But a lot of the times when I want to talk to someone, let's say I want to talk to, let's say Temp, because I like Temp. I want to talk to him, but I want to talk to him about something that is like, not small talk, but something that might be intriguing enough for him to talk about. But I also know that him and I don't really have very, interesting conversations that we can correlate with each other. Like, I bet I would love to talk to him about programming, Phase Connect, or stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't want to be there going like, yeah, yeah, that's cool, yeah. Even though that's like how I like to talk, it's just that I want to show a bit more respect, you know? Which is silly to say, but like, when I want to talk to someone, I worry a lot about respect. In the sense that like, hey, I want to respect what you say, I want to respect what you're passionate about, and I like hearing people talk about their things that they're passionate about. But also another thing is that I know this is a very annoying thing that I do, towards like, I'm trying to talk to someone, and then the moment after it's like, okay, I'm gonna make this talk about me now, and I hate that. I hate was like, no, stop, shut up. We're having a conversation. It doesn't have to make everything about myself. And it's like, shut up, self, stop it. Because it's like, hey person A, I like apples. Do you like apples? Oh yeah, I like apples because I like Golden Delicious and stuff like that. And I'll say, oh, Golden Delicious are pretty good. But you see, have you ever tried Honeycrisp? I think Honeycrisp are like the best apples. And blah, 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 blah. And then I just start talking my head off and rambling and this and that. And it's like, oh, I just kind of stole the conversation. I felt like they could have said something else. Like, I felt like I stole their conversation. They could have said something intriguing and stuff as well, but I just took it right out of their mouth and like, that... it's annoying. It's my own pet peeve of like, I don't want to like steer a conversation to being about me, which I try not to. So there's that. And there's also a thing of like, there's a lot of people that I would love to talk to more, of which I don't want to talk about. Of whom I don't want to talk about because it just feels very, not invasive, but like, there are some people that I want to start having more conversations with. But the thing that stops me is that, okay, I'm gonna talk to this person, but the only thing I can talk to this person about is that, hey, how do you do this? I want you to help me with this. Essentially what I'm trying to say is that when I want to talk to someone in this case, I want to talk to them because I want something from them. And I don't like doing that either. Because, once more, the core value of me having a conversation is that I want us both to have a nice, fulfilling time, just conversating and talking to each other. But the issue is like, if I start a conversation wanting something from you, it's a transactional conversation. And that conversation's transactional to begin with, because I want us both to be happy, but like, I don't know. Maybe the thing is like I'm overthinking this all, because now I'm saying this all out loud and I sound like I'm absolutely insane. Who cares? I guess, like, I want to talk to so many people. I want to talk to a lot of lads and like people I've talked to. But I feel like I can't have like an actual conversation, mostly because like, okay, I want to make sure I respect these people's boundaries. But I don't even know what their boundaries are to begin with, so that means I should just talk to them about anything. And if they say, ooh, I don't like talking about that, then I listen to that. But at the same time, I don't want to try and talk about that to begin with, because I don't want to make them uncomfortable. And like, I have too much respect, I guess, or too much anxiety towards like, I want to try and make myself lovable. I want to try and make myself very hospitable to this person. I want to make sure that they're happy. I want to talk to them because I want to genuinely talk to them for who they are, not because like, oh, you have amazing art and I want a discount art from you because that's cringe. If anything, I want a negative discount. I want to pay more for your art. So there's stuff like that, but I don't know. I want to start conversations better, but I'm not very good at that. Unless it's small talk, because I'm really good at talking about small talk. Social anxiety sucks, and I hate not being able to add to conversations because it feels awkward. Yeah. It's even worse when it's like a vocal conversation and you've like 3 or 4 people in a room in the group chat, because like, oh, you don't want to talk over someone, but you also want to get your word out there, but you don't want to talk over them, but you want to put your word out there still. So it's like a constant like battle of like, do I want to talk? How badly do I want to talk about this thing? Well, not that badly, but I still want to talk about it, so I'll just wait until they're done talking and, oh, wait, they're not, they're talking about something else now. Shoot. So stuff like that. Speaking about just social anxiety, let's talk about character development real quick. Because, you know, something I really want to do, I just want to start, you know what's something I really want to start doing? Just because, like, the most important, so, I need to tell you guys a real hard truth about something. Well, it's not really a hard truth. I'm not sure what you can, I'm gonna tell you something, and you can take it for what you will. So I'm starting to find out, the more comfortable I am with people, the more likely I am to curse. If that makes sense. I don't know. Because I was talking to a good pal of mine, a really, really amazing pal. Love him to death. I want to pick this man up and then spin him around and throw him onto a trampoline. He is a great, I love this guy so much. He's awesome. He's so cool. I love him so much. But I also do find myself, like, cursing a little bit with him. Like saying, oh, frick, frack, blah, 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 being funny, wow, stuff like that. But I kind of realized that, oh yeah, I can also curse with, like, my pals, like, my family, like, oh, hey, you frickin' idiot, stuff like that. You know, messing around, like, fun banter with each other. But at the same time, it's like, not the same time, but like, what's the word? When I'm uncomfortable, when I'm anxious and stuff like that, like socially awkward and anxious, I tend to revert into a very professional state of mind, if that makes sense. Like in my head, it's like, okay, this is a new person. I'm gonna try and be as nice as I can to them, or like, hey, I gotta make sure I set a good impression, because for me, subbed, bye salt. All right, bye press V, bye bye. Shoot, what was I talking about? Okay, so for myself, it's like, shoot, what was I talking about? Hold on, I gotta go back and stream now. Like in my head, it's like, okay, this is a new person. I'm gonna try and be as nice. Okay, that's what I was gonna talk about. So usually, I'm a very big person on first impressions. That's something I've kind of grown up with. That's kind of like my parents showed me. That's what the school showed me of like, hey, first impressions mean a lot for anyone. Make sure you set up a good first impression. So I've kind of built up this idea that like, if I don't set up a good first impression, I'm not a good person. So I try very hard of like, oh yes, let me try and be as professional and as nice as possible. But then I kind of realized that then I set myself for failure because then I can't get out of that phase. I can't get out of the first impression phase unless like I'm very comfortable with something. There's very few people that I can say I'm at least kind of comfortable with, but the best way to tell I'm comfortable with you is when either I slip a curse or just say something really out of pocket. So hey, I'm becoming a little bit more comfortable with streaming. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with streaming. But yeah, I've been starting to realize that the more I curse, the more I do stupid stuff like that, the more comfortable I am. It's an observation I've made recently, because I observe myself a lot, because I want to just stop being a little baby. Alright. You know, I kind of want to play I want to kind of do something else right now. But I kind of do like talking still. Chatting is fun. You know, something that I kind of need to start to do more often, really? I just want to just talk to people more. But not in the sense of just like text-to-speech. Not text-to-speech, but texting people. Like messaging people, DMing people and stuff like that. Something that I gravely and genuinely do miss is that I miss talking to people like vocally. Which I guess is the reason why I've been wanting to do more of these just chatting streams. But I really do miss talking to people. I guess we can backpedal and talk about what I was talking about with like, oh yeah, old friends, stuff like that. When I grew up online, forever online, whoops, that's me. This was during I kind of became forever online during my phase of moving from one school to another school. So the only way for me to actually try and talk to people was online. Not really healthy, but that was the only way I could find to talk to people. Hi, Rez. Hi. Well, hello. Welcome in. But anyways, yeah, The only way I was able to talk to people was online because those people are easy to access, they were blah blah blah, easier to talk to, etc. and etc. But there was this one group of friends that I would love to talk to, and we would talk at least once a week, or maybe 3 times a week. It was great. We would have fun gaming sessions, we'd play games, we'd make silly stuff, we'd do the stupidest things, and they actually are recorded on this channel, funny enough, but they're hidden. They're hidden away from normal eyes. But yeah, I love these groups of friends. They were great, and there was like a lot of good friendships. There was a guy, he was cool. I'm actually gonna refer to them as their aliases because like you guys don't care, and I don't think they even watch me, so I think we're safe. So Smiles, Fire, Wheels, and Ghosts. And I think there was also someone named Swag. There's 5 people I used to talk to. Great friends. And honestly, I kind of want to see if I can interact with them again, because I think I'm a little denial about this when I say this out loud, but I kind of miss the times when I could talk to them just like casually, more openly and stuff like that. But they all kind of grew up because they had to do with life responsibilities, work got in the way, yada yada. And it's kind of weird for me because like I kind of grew up too. Like I have my work, I have my responsibilities as well, but like I have so much free time. It's weird because like, oh, these people are working hard days, hard hours, stuff like that, and I'm just here working my normal 9 to 5. You know, living my best life, working at a really nice place, making good things, and then at home I'm just making bread and stuff like that. And like, you know, I feel like I'm being pretty fulfilled, but then it's like, I don't know, there's no one else, there's no really anyone that wants to talk anymore. You know, I get it, a lot of people are really stressed and stuff like that about life. You know, they want to focus on their things, and especially when they come off work, they want to just like, they want to just detox? Detox, is that the right word? Detox, relax, and not really see anyone. They want to just relax do their own thing, and that's like, you know what? More power to them. And they know how to try and treat themselves in a way that's healthy for them. Good for them. But at the same time, it's just like, I kind of wish that I could just start talking to people more. In the sense that, I don't know, voice chat once a month even. Because I can't say I rarely talk to people once a month. Because technically, I talk to Temp, Soren, Nicola every week at this point. And that's great. I'm very happy that they're willing to collab with me every week at this point. It's great. And I kind of feel so bad because I do feel like I take them for granted in the sense that, oh yeah, every week let's talk. I feel bad about it because it's like I only talk to them during those times. And I want to talk to them more. It's just at the same time, I'm too scared. Because like, oh yes, let me talk to Temp. But I'm too scared to talk to Temp to begin with. And I don't know why. Because he's a little goofy guy, and I'll make fun of his burger, because he can't cook a burger. But... like, I can talk smack behind his back. I can say, oh, yeah, you're bad at making burgers. Blah, blah, blah. I'm comfortable enough to do that with him, you know? There's a lot of things that's like, I wish I could just start talking, but like, in my head, it's like, no, don't, why? And social anxiety, why? It's annoying, it's dumb. I'm insane, I'm blah. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, wait, I'm just... Okay, I know this is gonna sound really... Hold on, wait. I need to show you what I've just noticed, because this is actually kind of funny. And I need to show you it, okay? Do I have a pointer finger? Okay, here. Alright, so I'm just noticing this right now. I'm using this as my pointer finger, okay? So if you look right here at my hair right here, like this circle right here, it disappears when I move my head this way. Wow, look at that. Like, look, there's like little white spots there, and then when I move my head ever so slightly, it's gone. Oh my god, rigging! Gotta appreciate the rigging sometimes. I don't know why my head gravitated. Like, oh my god, white! Whoa! Oh my god, 3D and 2D. Oh my god! Don't be insane. Just talk to them. But I'm scared. What if they don't wanna talk? I don't take rejection well. That's why I don't have a girlfriend. Ah. Whatever. Gotta get comfy in my chair. My whole body is wet still. Not wet, but like, it's moist. My body is moist. It's like... Because I did just take a shower, so my like whole body is still like wet, moist, kind of tepid? Tepid? It's wet. I'm kind of wet still. I'm a little leaky. I'm like wet. I don't... Because like my hair is kind of still drying. So I'm trying to like move my headset every now and then. I don't know. That's it. You need a girlfriend so more... You need a girlfriend so more of those baked goods get eaten fresh. Honestly, I don't need a girlfriend for that. I need friends for that! Yeah, I don't need a girlfriend to give bread. I need a friend to give bread to. Which, I have coworkers, I guess? But they're not really friends, I guess? I don't know. Okay, so does anyone else, for anyone else that works a full-time job and talks to people at work, does anyone, I gotta ask, because I have this very, very, stupid mentality to where I will try my best to not be friends with someone at my job. If you work in the same job as I do, I will not be your friend. It is a guarantee. I will not be your friend. Because in my head, I know what I can be if I have a friend at the job, and that is unproductive, and I can goof off very, very easily. I can very much goof off at my work. But I care too much about my job and craft that I don't want to make... I want to make sure that I'm focused. So... I don't know. At my job, I'm too focused. I don't have enough time to, like, worry about making friends. Which is kind of counterintuitive to, like, oh, I want to make friends. But I can't make friends at my job because I won't do a good job anymore. It's weird. Because that's also the only place where I can go out other than, like, the park. But, like, talking to someone randomly in the park is kind of weird, and I can't really do that because I'm socially awkward, and also I'm not like approachable, so there's that. Yeah, I try and make friends with people at my work. Yeah, I wish I could do that. I just don't trust myself because I want to make sure I do a good job. I think of the job more than actually my own relationships, which I'm not sure is a good or bad thing. But I'm always so worried about, in my job, that I get too close to people, I'm gonna become unprofessional and do my job at a much more poor pace. Y'all out here making friends? Nah, I ain't making friends. I actually avoid making friends. I avoid making friends at my job because I need to strive for professionalism, which I very much lack in. So, allegedly. Oh, wait. I don't know if I've told you all the story, but I do have a small story at my job that recently happened, and it was the most stupidest thing I think I've ever had. One of the most stupidest things I've ever had in my life. Like, a very stupid interaction. I try not to talk with them like in that way so I can focus on work. I try to talk to them in a professional way, like a more constructive way, but even at that, I have a hard time with it because I end up like going like, oh, let's be friends, blah 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 blah. Oh, how about that thing? Oh yeah. Oh, you're going to college? Oh, how's your, you know, trying to be more personal, but at the same time, I don't want to because I want to focus. Because that's a huge thing about me. Like, I'm pretty sure Hateful would tell. I don't have great focus and I don't have a great memory. So I end up hyper focusing so I can actually remember things. But sometimes that kind of works in a bad way because sometimes it doesn't work correctly. But it works 75% of the time and 25% of the time I don't remember. But hey, 75 is better than 0. That's a passing grade. I just talk to them at break. We are usually separated during actual hours. It's quite the opposite for me, kinda, because since I work in a kitchen, we all have to be like side to side of each other. We gotta make sure we're like all with each other, working 24/7, blah 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 blah, making sure we're going on task, doing this, doing that, making sure our prep is all this and that, make sure we're good, make sure we get things out on an early time. We don't want to be too late, we don't want to be too early, make sure we get the food hot, blah 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 blah. Make sure it's all cooked correctly as well, blah. So yeah, I'm very close to these people, to where it's like, even despite me trying to not be friends with these people, we still have a bond of some sort. But it's more of a professional friendship, a professional working relationship than an actual friendship. Yeah. So. Professional friendship is fine. Yeah, I don't see any problem with having a professional relationship. I don't see any problems with having professional relationships. It's just that a professional friendship is still not a friendship in my head, because with a professional friendship, you're trying to make sure you're keeping up your standard in a, I guess, really weird, a really toxic way. You're trying to make sure you have a facade of professionalism, because that's what I do, honestly. Like, I never show my quote-unquote true self to my coworkers because I don't want them to be involved in my life like that, because I've talked to these coworkers, I've talked to these people, and they very much like to bring up my personal life. Mostly because, like, oh, they say like, oh man, why aren't you doing this correctly? Didn't you go to culinary school? What about this thing you talk about? It's like, okay, well, now that I know you're gonna use this stuff against me, I'm just not gonna talk to you about my personal life anymore. Like, I understand if you're upset about something with me, but talk to me in a professional manner. So the only way I can actually talk to them in a professional manner is that I don't talk about my life to them, which kind of makes my life at the place feel a little soul draining. But at the same time, it's like, don't use it against me. Don't use my own personal life against me. You suck. So, anyways, scatterbrained, working hard and overtime. I got a funny story. It's a real great story about some real amazing people at my job. Oh, so great. But this one lady, she's like, I don't know, 60 or something. I don't know. She's more on the older side. She's a bit more finely aged. So, she's a bit more aged. But I was just kind of doing my job, you know, at my board, doing my thing. And then she's just kind of come randomly up to me and just says, "Hey, Salty, you know, you never say good morning to me. Why don't you say good morning to me?" And I was kind of stun locked for a moment, because you're telling me she comes up to me and says like, hey, you never say good morning to me, blah blah blah, what's wrong with you, and stuff like that. And I just kind of like look at her and I'm just like, I'm just so perplexed. I'm I'm just kind of like left without. I'm just shocked because like okay, and I just kind of respond with them. Respond with them like okay, okay, and then they go on and continue to say like, hey, I say good morning to you every single morning, and you don't say anything back to me, and like you're incredible. It's incredibly rude. Like you need to learn some manners. Like you're so rude because you don't say good morning to me, and you need to respect your elders too. Like I'm older than you, so you need to respect me for who I am. So it's like at this point, it's like, listen, I know your name, but you do not say good morning to me every morning. You probably go like this, like with me every single morning, but it's like who are you? We don't talk, and then it's like, who are you? What? Where are you coming from? And you're insulting me for my bad manners, this and that. Like what that? Like okay, I know I have bad manners, but like you're blaming me for an issue that I don't have, and blaming me for an issue that was never really an issue to begin with. And then she starts going on and this and that, and then I just kind of put my face in my hand for a moment, just like recollect myself, and just like, you don't say good morning to me every morning, so I don't know where you're going on with that. And manners, I don't know why you're coming at me with this and that. It's like, why are you coming at me personally because of this and that? Next thing you know, she's like, she's saying this and that, and I just blurt out and say, hey, listen, there's a lot on my mind right now. I gotta worry about, because this was also during the time when my PayPal stuff was going on, like those whole debacles. So I just try and tell them like, hey, I'm having some issues in my personal life right now, so could you leave me alone? I'm also busy at work. I'm trying to focus this and that. So she then walks away. So she just tells me, oh, I'm sorry. I mean, she actually didn't say sorry, for one thing. I know of that for a fact, without a doubt in my mind. She did not say sorry. She said, oh, I'm just trying to teach you something. I'm just trying to teach you some manners. And I just kind of look the other way and say, I don't need you to teach me manners. I have plenty of manners. And the next thing you know it, I hear her. She's going to ask other co-workers, like saying, are you guys actually busy today? And we were busy today. We had like 50 covers that lunch we had to do. And that's kind of a lot, 50 people. We had 50 people coming in, and I had to make sure we had enough food. I prep all this stuff and that, and blah, 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 making sure we had enough stuff and product. And then she starts going to other people saying like, hey, are you guys actually busy? So not only is she just being disrespectful and rude, she's now saying like, hey, I think you're a freaking liar. I think you're lying to me because you don't want to have a good morning to me anymore. And it's like, we never said good morning to begin with. Who are you? Why are you coming at me like this? This is dumb. And also, just this is a little pet peeve for me. But I hate it when people say, you should respect me because of A, B, and C, that random moment when one should say, sorry, who are you? Honestly, that's probably what I should have just said to her straight up. Because, like, we don't talk too much. And she just kind of comes at me. It's like, okay. And I make myself very, very clear that I'm very introverted. I don't talk to people. Not because I don't like people. Scratch that. I don't like people. But I don't like to talk to people at work because I just don't feel like it. So if you take that personally, I'm sorry. I'm not much of a talker at work. Because I want to try and keep a professional relationship at my job. So yeah. Can't believe you denied that poor girl good morning. Shake my head. Oh well. Oh well, you know what? Meh, she didn't deserve it. But the thing that kind of got me was several things. Like, one, she didn't even say sorry, so she didn't even have the guts to say, hey, I'm sorry for intruding on you or something like that, because I was busy. I was trying to do stuff and things. So she didn't even have the decency to say, you know what? I pushed the button. I'm sorry. And then that's annoying because she was telling me, oh, I'm trying to teach you manners. But what she was doing was very poorly mannered. So, like, what are you to say that you have good manners or whatnot? And also, just the entitlement. if there's something I hate in this world more than anything, it's a sense of unrighteous entitlement. If you say, oh, you should respect me because I'm A, B, and C, I instantly will go against that and will not respect you because you do not deserve my respect unless I see it as such, I guess. I'm a very pedantic person, I guess. Pedantic? I'm not sure that's the right word, but I see as everyone as equal. I do not know who you are. I do not care who you are. But I see you as a blank person. So, like, I could go meet someone on the street and I do not respect them. I will respect them as much as anyone else, but I'm not going to give them my wholehearted, like, love and support of everything in my body, you know? So when someone says you should respect me because I'm older than you, or like should respect me because you should, or something like that, then it's like you don't deserve it now. You're asking for something that it's like saying, it's kind of funny because it's like me saying like you should be your friend, you should be my friend because I like you. That's why it's like it makes no sense. It's stupid. It's entitled, and I don't like that. Which is kind of why I don't like myself, I know, but I don't know, I'm very, very cautious about entitlement. Because I know that myself, I am very entitled as well, and I'm very cautious about that because I try not to be, but I know that's like, geez, I can spot entitlement because I know I myself was very entitled. Actually, I would say I am very entitled still. But no. That moment when people don't realize other people are a person too. Like, exactly. And also just like, let's say I was lying or something. But no, not lying. A big thing is that she didn't really even care about like, oh hey, I have stuff going on in my life. She felt so entitled to think that, oh, her trying to show me manners or whatnot is so much more important than like my own personal life and this and that. It's like, man, I'm just trying to get through my day. Leave me alone. I don't know. Is that too much to ask for? I don't know. Low-key really do make me think though that like why I kind of low-key makes me really think that I just want to like what's the word, I kind of just don't want to, I kind of wish I could become a more I want to be more of a content creator, like, as a job and stuff like that, but, like, I know that's a whole bag of worms of stuff that I know I would never be prepared for. Because even online, there's even more entitlement, and that's even crazier in some regards, but I just don't want to deal with people face-to-face like that. I can deal with people online with that, I think, for the most part. Online is not as bad. Dealing with people online is not as bad as dealing with people in real life. And it's annoying. But it's like, hey, you know what? I can't be too upset about it because, like, that's just kind of how people are, especially in the world. It's like, it's how people are, blah, 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 blah. But, man, that's a little story of how some sad old lady was just like extremely entitled to her feeling of like, oh man, you don't say good morning to me, and took it really, really personally. I don't know why. Like, well, I'm not gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the aftermath because it's kind of funny. Because I was actually like so genuinely upset. Like, I wanted to like really curse her out because like, why are you just? At the end of the day, I was like thinking like, why is she like this? Why is she being mean? Why is she just saying this stuff to me? Like, why is she making it personal? We're at my work, and like, so it's nothing constructive. But despite that, she kind of did gaslight me into think that, oh geez, do I actually have bad manners? Am I mean? Am I poor in like the way I talk? Do I not talk to people nicely? And so I started actually asking all my coworkers, like, hey, am I a nice person? Am I not a nice person? I know I'm not a nice person. Do I have poor manners? Do I have bad manners? Are my manners okay? Can I be nicer? Is there anything wrong with me? I went to like literally all of my coworkers asking, do I have bad manners? And they were like, dude, chill out. You're fine. You're quiet. You don't talk to anyone and it's fine. It's okay. It's like, ah. So, yeah, geez, that was quite the rough day. And especially afterwards, because after my panicking I had to go right into a very busy service. So, that was fun. Try not to stress about it too much. People are just weird sometimes. Yeah. I don't want to just say yeah, because I'm very self-aware about that. I shouldn't be stressed about what people think about me, but I can't help but also just be stressed out about it, because like I like making people happy. And I know that's a very broad thing, like, oh yeah, making people happy, but what kind of people? Do you want to make the right kind of people happy? This and that, but it's, I don't know, it's like, this person's upset with me, how can I make them happier? And then I start thinking like, oh, I'm the problem, and I probably was the problem, but I think too linearly, I don't see the whole picture, so I'm not a very smart individual, as you may or may not know. Do you guys know that I'm very anxious? I hope you do. Okay, I was trying to see if like you can actually hear my my bead, like my arm beads. I don't think you can hear it. No, you can't hear it. I'm wearing my what is it? My prayer beads again. I like wearing them. I've been wearing them on and off really. I've actually been using them more as fidget tools. But I don't know. They're fun. They're nice. It's funny, I think a lot of people think I'm like religious or something. I believe I'm technically agnostic. Not atheist. Exactly. Agnostic, whatnot, but it's kind of funny because like, oh, prayer beads, are you religious? It's like, no. I like them because they look cool. I like them because they look cool. So, I mean, heck, like, look. I wear these because I just think they look nice, no? And that they kind of just feel cozy. I like the restriction around my wrists. It just makes me feel cozy. It just makes me feel like, hey, back to reality, back to reality, back to reality. You know, like how some people have rubber bands around their like hands, and then like if they're losing their touch grip of reality, they'll just start like pulling and like letting go and like slapping themselves with the rubber band. Kind of like that, but it's a lot less violent. So yeah, I got that anxiety. Sometimes happens sometimes. Yeah. Sorry, I'm repeating myself over and over. It's like, no, shut up, stop. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. But, what is it? And then next, I hope you guys are ready for the next few weeks. Few weeks? I guess few weeks. Well, actually, the next few months, because I'm pretty sure I've talked about it already, but yeah, things are picking up at my job. So things are becoming a lot more hectic. I have a lot less time here. So I hope you guys are prepared for that. Don't forget about me. Actually, nah, I won't feel too bad if you forget about me, honestly. I think I'm not sure if this sounds bad to say, but like, I feel like I've done a... I don't know how to word this, but I think I've done a good enough job to where if you guys were to forget me, I don't think I would mind, if that makes sense. Like, I'm very complacent in the place where I am right now. I'm very happy for all the people I've met, my achievement, if you can call it that. Like, I'm still very stoked. Like, 1,000 subscribers is still kind of crazy. I still can't comprehend that. That's... Seeing that subscriber count is really, really awesome in my head still. It's like, wow. I can't believe there's actually 1,000 of people that subscribe to me. I mean, that's crazy still. I can't imagine 1,000 people in one room, because that's really how I can try to imagine, like... That's how I imagine, like, the magnitude of the people that, you know, subscribe to me and this and that. Like, 1,000 people, that's a lot of people. I've baked hundreds of loaves of bread for it, and I've served and made thousands of dishes and food and all this stuff, but, like, I can't help but... It's a lot! I don't know, it's crazy in my head. But I'm still kind of satisfied because, like, I don't really have higher aspirations, because I don't really know what if I have higher aspirations for a content creation and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah. But you know what? I think I would be fine if people forgot about me. I've done my bit. I peaked pretty much. I don't think I'm gonna get much more bigger than this. And you know what? I think I'm fine with that. Which, I think that's kind of a very scary thing for most VTubers. They're like, oh, gotta stay relevant. Oh, don't forget about me, this and that. Like, this weird imposter syndrome of sorts. But, like... I don't know, it's just, like, it's not really a scary thought for me. Because, I guess I just don't... I'm not too attached to the virtual sphere as I used to. So, like... I don't know, I kind of... That, and also, like... In a sad way of saying, like, I'm kind of used to people forgetting about me. I've done my bit. I'm glad, and I'm very proud of what I've done. As little as that may be, but... You know what? If people forgot about me, I don't think I would mind. I've done my bit. So... Just found you. Not going to forget you so soon, lol. I'm not gonna leave, you know. I'm not graduating, not like this. Sigh, I'm not graduating. And also, hi, Trob. Huh, didn't expect to see you here. Salty leaving forever, ooh. Nah, I'm not gonna leave. I'm not graduating yet. So, haven't had the need to do that. So, that's a little much. Like, if anything, I don't ever see myself actually... What is it? I never see myself actually graduating. If anything, I see myself more or less taking a very long hiatus. That's the only thing. I don't see myself ever... I never see myself graduating. I just only see myself taking a very long hiatus because... I don't know. I've, you know, for me, a very long hiatus, not like this. For people of my generation, let's face it, if you grew up in the 2000s and you were online, if you watched Markiplier, PewDiePie, Yogscast, Minecraft, anything like that, if you just watched YouTubers and you really liked YouTubers, a small part of your brain is like, I want to be a content creator too when I grow up, you know? It's like how in the old days, like, oh, I want to be a movie actor, or I want to be a banker, or what like that. I think a more recent thing is like, I want to be a content creator, because everyone wants to be a content creator nowadays, no? I mean, many YouTubers have retired, yeah. But despite that, there's still a lot of YouTubers to where there's still that passion, you know? To where it's like, what is it? You, as a viewer, as a fan of like all these other YouTubers, you kind of have this kind of drive because you feel so inspired from them that you also want to create content. And now that I've kind of gotten myself in this like bit of like, I like making content, I kind of want to continue making content because honestly, the thing is, Salt, this is not my first time making content actually, being a VTuber. I have tried making my content even before the dark ages of Google+. Even before that, I tried to become a Minecraft YouTuber because back in like 2008, when YouTube started really popping off, everyone wanted to be a YouTuber. Everyone wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber. And you bet that I wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber as an 8-year-old too. I wasn't a very good one because I would just record for 15 minutes, do minimal things, and upload my unedited things. I would just post my unedited such, and then think that, okay, that's how content creation works. It's like, now that I'm kind of watch more content creation, watch more people develop their own editing styles, and this and that, it's like, no, there's a lot more to it. It's a lot more than just sitting down and recording a video. It's a lot more than sitting down and preparing for a stream. It's like making sure that you have, for one, a good personality, which I do not have. So it's like having a good personality and this and that, and it's like, yeah, it's a lot more to it. And also having good editing. That's a big one. That's a very big one. I know that I am still trying to get into editing. I'm pretty sure I'm very vocal about it, or at least I hope I am, because I edit all my videos. Well, edit all my shorts. I produce and edit all of my shorts, and I take a bit of pride in it. I like my shorts. They're silly. They're stupid. I try to make something that, hey, if I did not exist and I was watching someone be me, like if I switched bodies with someone and I forgot about my existence, and it's like, hey, I want to watch this VTuber. I want to try and create content that I will watch. So like for shorts, I don't like watching shorts that are very long, and if they are long, I want them to be informative in some manner that makes me hooked. By some of the longest shorts I will do will be about bread baking, because I like seeing bread stuff. So, of course, bread. I'm trying to see if I can do a cooking one, but I'm not sure how to set that up. That's a whole ordeal that I have to figure out. But yeah, editing. I've been trying to work a bit better with editing. What I like to do as well, which I'm not sure is a good or bad practice when it comes to editing, but I like to edit a whole plethora of things and then have it in stock, have it in storage, and then post it every so often, because I like to post like maybe every 5 days, every week, every 9 days, depending on how I feel, honestly. So I have to be very, very cautious on that. Not very cautious, but I think too hard about that front, to where it's like, okay, I want to make sure I post this, but I gotta edit, and then I gotta do this and that, and then, yeah. Creating content's hard. And also having a full-time job as well, because, you know, I have a full-time job I have to worry about, and then I want to worry about, like, oh, I want to make bread, then I gotta make myself food, and I got chores to do, because I live alone, and then I gotta do this, and then I gotta do, errands, and then I also have to make sure I have time to stream, then make sure time to actually edit the videos, and it's like, it's a lot of stuff that you really realize that content creation is really hard. But it's fun. I kind of like that stress. I like that chaos. Kind of partially why I still like in the kitchen too, because like, my personality does not belong in the kitchen, honestly. I'm introverted, I'm quiet, I don't like to talk. I talk when I need to, like when I have to scream out orders and tickets. Yes, but I like that chaos. I like that stress. I like just like pounding away at it, just like constantly being in the mess, in the thick of it, just trying to constantly get it through. So, stuff like that, you know? But yeah, I definitely wanna... I definitely wish... You know what? I definitely just wish I had, what is it? If there is, like, a very luxurious thing I would like to have, just because it'd be kind of fun to have, just be kind of really easy to have, I want an editor. To have someone else edit for me would just be kind of nice. But having someone to edit and do this and that, you know, I want to make sure I pay people who edit my stuff. I want to pay them fairly, so there's that. But that upon itself, I don't have the money to really cough out that sort of stuff, so I can't do that. So yeah. Let's see. Do I have... Okay, I don't have a Prime sub. I'm just trying to look for right now of like, oh yeah. I'm not doing it yet. I honestly don't think I'm gonna... Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna end stream yet, but I'm probably gonna end stream fairly soon. Maybe in like an hour or so. We'll see when we get there. But I do like to look around on Twitch at this time to go like, oh hey, who are we gonna raid into? Someone who we haven't raided into for a while was Mimi. I haven't really actually talked to Memers in a while, honestly. I haven't talked to her in quite a hot minute, so maybe we'll go harass her. Maybe we'll go give her a go hi, hey, howdy, hey. I definitely know that on YouTube side, we're gonna try to do an artificials raid because Q is raid. Q is live, so it'd be fun to talk to Q. You know, raid into her. Speaking of raiding, I want to check out something because I want to see if I'm eligible yet. My goodness, the day when I can actually raid. Oh my god, I'm going to... That will be a celebration. That will be a celebration to live for. That's something that would be really like, oh yeah, I'm the coolest, I'm the best that ever existed. Which is funny, because like, oh yeah, I want this so I can make money. I don't want to make money, I just want to raid people. So... you're kind of cool, Salty. Oh, thank you. At least I'm kind of cool. I can accept that. We take those. I can accept that. I can accept that. I'm fine with being kind of cool. Okay. But yeah, I want to start rating people. That's like my biggest thing. I just wish I could rate people. But it's kind of funny because all I really need to do, don't put emphasis on the kinda, Lamel. Well, you're the one that put it, so that's what I assume. Okay, you say kinda cool. It's like, okay, I can accept kinda. That's good. That's better than not cool. So I can accept that. But what is it? It's kind of funny because if I was to raid someone, if I want the ability to raid, all I need is I just need one viral short that can get me 3 million views. Done. There we go. I can start raiding people, and that's all I want. I just want to start raiding people. I want to support Ra. Speaking of which, what is it? There was someone. I'm looking at YouTube demographic. Oh. That's just little thing. Well, thank you for the 2 bits, though. Thank you. What is it now? What was it? What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, just 3 million views. Just that little thing. Just 3 million views. Yeah, I just need one short to pop off. That's it. I just need one short to pop off, and then we're good. That's it. Yeah, I don't care about the super chat. Well, I don't care about getting the super chats. I don't care about getting the memberships. That's something that's not really on my mind. The only thing I really want is to rate people. And the thing is about rating people, we're halfway there actually. We're actually a little more than halfway there because I have public watch hours and it's like 1789 hours. I need 3,000 hours. We are more than halfway there. So, hey, for all of yous that actually like to watch these streams, thank you. I genuinely love that because now I can hopefully, we're just ever so slightly more closer to supporting my other pals because that's kind of the end all goal. That's the only reason. That's the reason why I want to like push this, why I want to stream more and stuff like that because like I just want to start supporting my pals and I want to support other people that are just as small or if not smaller than me. So I just want to support. I just want to support. So there's that. But I also want to make sure that, hey, you're watching something good, not slop. So yeah. Oh, okay, so the thing I was trying to say before I started talking about that, I want to talk about demographics, which is kind of funny to talk about. There was a smoother transition from talking about YouTube statistics to demographics, trust me. But the demographics are kind of more strange because I want to talk about people I tend to gravitate towards. I want to talk about demographics. No, Hero, don't worry. It's good. It's good demographics. We're not gonna talk about numbers or anything like that. Don't worry. We're not talking about numbers. No math. I promise. We're not talking about math. Kinda, but technically, we're not talking about that complicated math. I just more or less want to talk about who's a what's it. You know something I kind of find really funny? Because I kind of just realized after commissioning artists and doing this and this and that, I'm starting to realize that I follow, enjoy, love, etc. a lot of artists who tend to be Filipino from the Philippines. I don't know why. It's just a very strange but funny coincidence. But like, I like a lot of creators, a lot of artists who are from the Philippines, coincidentally enough, or at least have some semblance of it. It's really funny. He got that Filipino fever? I guess. I don't know. It's kind of funny though, because coincidentally, when it's like, oh, wow, I've never seen this artist before. I like them. Let me commission them. It's like, oh, I love their art. I kind of realized because I was going back on my VGen, trying to see like, oh, hey, I need to go check out these artists, make sure I follow their Twitter and whatnot. A good majority of them are from the Philippines. And it's like, huh. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny how coincidental that works like that. So, you know, it's kind of funny how that works. Also, speaking about VGen for a moment, I finally got into Skeb. I don't know what Skeb really is in comparison to this and this and that, but Skeb versus VGen, I'm not sure what's the difference between the two, but I do want to start trying to request art from Skeb because I kind of do acknowledge that maybe Skeb might be better. I'm not sure. If someone could help and correct me, because I don't know anything about Skeb, is Skeb better or worse? I don't know. Because I know that I've seen some posts saying like, oh, VGen's good, but Skeb is just kind of just better. I don't know the difference between the two, other than like, I guess Skeb is more anime-esque, I guess. So there's that. I guess there's a lot more Japanese sort of artists that that take on Skeb versus VGen. Skeb is to contact Japanese artists, usually more skilled than artists over here. Okay, well, geez, alright then. I guess, touche. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of good artists in Skeb. I will acknowledge that there's a lot of good artists in Skeb. There's a lot of cute art, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if it makes sense to say this out loud. I gotta make sure I word this correctly, because I don't want to sound mean when I say this. But hold on, it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. It's coming to me. Hold on. A lot of art on VGen is very... The best way I can describe it is scrungly. Scrungly. Like, it almost feels like it's an imitation of an anime style, which is not a bad thing, because there are some really good designs out there that are very, very stylized around anime, but not exactly anime. Oh dear god. Okay. That are very stylistic of being anime-esque, but not exactly. Which is nice. But it also gives me, like, heavy Tumblr vibes, in the sense that this does not feel like the art style I want to go for, I guess. I kind of want to go for cozy, soft, cheapy styles, if anything. So yeah. It's kind of what I do notice and acknowledge on VGen. It's a lot more, as you say, it's a lot less skilled versus, like, I guess anime artists or like stuff like that on Skeb. Also, usually cheaper if your local money is dollar, because yen is kind of weak right now. Okay. I mean, that's nice, I guess. I don't want... Okay, I don't want to talk about money like that, because, like, oh, yeah, if they're artists, so cheap. I feel bad about saying stuff like that, you know? But if the art is cheaper, I would be intrigued. Yeah, sometimes dollar is more strong. Well, perhaps I should actually do a lot more on Skeb then, because as much as I would like to, you know, give out more money and, like, commission more people, I kind of do acknowledge that, oh geez, oh god, I'm broke. So, maybe, perhaps. But if there's an issue I do have as, I guess, myself when I do commission art, and this is just because it's very prevalent with the past, what is it, the past few art I've commissioned, a lot of times the people I've commissioned think I'm a girl, which is not a problem. That's my fault, because I need to clarify to myself, and I guess I look too girl-like to be a guy. Which, once more, okay, I get it. But I feel really bad if I have to correct someone on that. And also, there's, like, a really good art that I made. There's two really good arts I made. Not really two good arts that I've commissioned, such as this one. I want to commission her again. I really like her art. It's very pretty. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of look pretty as a girl. I look pretty. I really like that. Like, look how pretty I look. I like it. It's cute. Like, I would give them a head pat. I would hug them. I would cook for them. They're pretty. I like them. But at the same time, I don't want to look like Ikemen manly, you know? I want to look like basic shonen protagonist manly. Like I want to look like, I don't know, I want to look like a normal guy that you'd see in a generic anime. I don't want to look manly because I myself acknowledge I'm not a very manly individual, but yeah. The problem is that Western artists that reach Japanese levels of art are usually more expensive. Yeah. You're right. Dating your girl self? No, I'd never do that. That's in. Is that. Would that be incest? I'm not gonna think about that too hard. I kind of feel that maybe you should get stronger so they know you're manly. I don't think being stronger is exactly a male exclusive trait. Naruto salty. No. Try making your eyes more angry. I want to see how that works. Okay. I'm angry. I'm angry now. Rah. I'm anger. I'm angry. Rah. Rah. I'm crying now. Okay. It usually is a male trait though. I guess, but like strong women pretty too, okay? I think strong women, they pretty, okay? Maybe just be angry all the time and you'll be a male, more male. Ah, yes. The most masculine thing in the world. Testosterone. Looks cute, yeah. But it's kind of fun because, like, you know, I've commissioned this lovely art from Ms. Moxie. Love this art. This is very cute. It's very cool. But at the same time, it's like, what is it? I want to straddle the line of being cute, but cool, if that makes sense. And I also want to make sure I'm not a femboy, because I'm not a femboy. We've been over this, so I don't need to explain why, hey, I'm a femboy or not, because I'm not a femboy. I'm technically a soft boy. So there's that. Hey, I'm not hating I'm not hating on buff girls. Good. Buff girls are cute. They're great. Love them. Maybe that's also because, like, I also think buff girls are kind of cool and cute because, like, I also want to be picked up. I think I'm talking about this way back in the day when I was, like, on the 1.0 version of my model, but, like, the novel idea of being picked up, I really like. I like being picked up. That's why sometimes when I, like, am very enthusiastic about a person or people, I like to try and pick them up or hug them or something like that, because I see that as a great point of praise. I love picking up people, it's fun. So, like, I kind of like the idea of being picked up too. It's like, oh, it's fun. Like, yay! And so, I don't know. Being picked up is great. I want to be picked up. Fight me. Please pick me up. So, yeah, maybe just be angry all the time. You'll be more male. Yes. I don't know. Oh, so recently, I want to just talk about this thing because I'm very happy about this. Someone actually drew me out of their own fruition. Like, I didn't commission this lad, but, like, oh my god, I want to talk about. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about it now. I want to make it my profile picture. I'm making my profile picture on Twitter because I'm really looking at this and I've fallen in love with it already. I like this. It's cute. I'm not sure why, but I have a very soft spot for I have a very soft spot for what is it? I have a soft spot for sketches. I like sketches. I like colored pictures as well, but honestly, I like lineless art more myself. But I like sketches a lot too. So something like this is really up my alley. I think it just looks so cute. Would I like to see it colored? Yes. Is it gonna be colored? Probably not, but like it's cute. I like it. But it's also not too girly enough where it's like, oh yeah, this person's a girl. But it's like, it's kind of like, almost the best thing to say is almost androgynous, which is nice. I like androgyny. Since I'm talking about androgyny, I'm gonna talk about this now. Hey lads, what's the most attractive thing in your head? Because honestly for me, just saying, I think some of the most attractive traits of a person is someone who is androgynous. I think androgyny is a very beautiful thing. I'm not sure why. I think it's cute. I think it's very beautiful in some regard as well. Now, is that to say that I don't like men or women when they're at their peak or whatnot? No. But I think androgyny is kind of is my favorite thing. I don't know. Saltea Kichee. Okay, out of all the middle names you guys have given me, that's the one I'm probably going to be the most happy with. Because hell yeah, I want uppies. I want uppies so badly. Give me uppies. I want to be picked up. Please, give me the uppies. I love uppies. Not beating the self-dating allegations? What do you mean? I'm talking about androgyny. I love androgyny. Androgyny is very, very beautiful. I don't know. True. They are ethereal to me. Exactly. It's just so... They're just so... As you said, they're very ethereal. There's something very gracious about it. It's just very pretty. In my head, it's very attractive. It's like, wow, you're just pretty. You're handsome. You're cool, whatever you want to be. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some really handsome men. There are some really beautiful, gorgeous women out there as well. So, but I do find myself being more attracted, if anything, if I do feel attraction. I do feel more attraction towards people who are very androgynous. So, yeah. Now, I should say when I mean attraction, I don't mean sexually, because that's disgusting. Wow. I don't know. Sex weird. Sex strange. I don't want that. I'm not sure if that's the, I hope I don't get canceled for saying this so seamlessly, but maybe it's the autism maybe it's the autism in my head, but I think sex is really stupid and overrated. I think I've gone on and talked about this before, but I think sex is overrated, and platonic and meaningful moments are the true like ways of life. Like, oh yeah, you can go get hot and sweaty and just go work yourself up in like the room or something like that. Go have fun. But like, you know what I feel is a little bit more fulfilling? Unironically going walks on the beach. Going on nice little cafe trips, going on shopping trips, or going to the park someday and just having a nice little picnic, tea parties, playing games. I would say cuddling, but I've never cuddled before, so I don't know what really cuddling is, to be honest with you. But like, just like spending quality time together. And I guess for some people, sex is quality time. But I feel like that's also such a easy way to have quality time that it's also a lot more, it's different because you're having more of a sexual relationship versus like a romantic relationship in my head. Maybe that's just me. Actually, you know what? That's 100% just me. That's just how, I don't know, I perceive as such. I mean, you're not going to get canceled for not having a popular opinion. However, the younger generations seem to be less interested in sex. That's not what I was more or less being canceled for. It's more or less me saying like, oh, I autistically blah blah blah, because oh yeah, I don't want to say autism because I've never been diagnosed with autism directly. I technically am autistic because I am bipolar and I have very heavy signs of ADHD, though I've never been properly diagnosed. I've been told that I might have it by a therapist, so there's that. But I know I have Asperger's, ADHD, but Asperger's was now merged with ADHD, so technically I have ADHD, but not directly. It's a whole thing, you know. But younger generations seem to be less interested in sex. I disagree, because every person around my age, or at least maybe they're 5 years older than me, they have a very high libido, right? That's the word. I don't know what it is, but like, just people, a lot of the people I know of, they have a very high sex drive, to say the very least, which is like a little uncomfortable. Whereas someone who does not really care about that stuff, it's like, it makes me kind of low-key uncomfortable. It makes me very high-key uncomfortable. But it's like, you know what? I don't want to stop them from having their lives. Let them live their best lives. They can do all that stuff. I don't care. I do care, but like, you know what? Let them live their best lives. I'm happy for them. Then I'm just thinking about Twitter, lol. Really? I think about, if anything, people on Twitter are gonna be more or less wanting to do all that stuff, so... Oh, hey, you know what? We've done enough yapping, but how about we do some... I know one thing we can do before we end today's stream. Yeah? I don't know if my schedule has been given out yet. I'm gonna give it a quick glance real quick. Oh, hey. Got it. I get my schedule. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. I'm working 6 days next week. Am I? Wait, am I? I actually don't. Am I working 6 days? I gotta check on that. Jeez. I hate how my... What sucks? My schedule. My schedule's not that great. I think I can do... Okay, so essentially I only have Monday off. And that's it. But I can still work around that. We can still make something happen. So, the main thing I was gonna try and point to, the main thing I was gonna say, that before we end today's stream, I kind of want to try and do this more or less on Just Chatting streams, but let's talk about things to do next week, yes? Yeah, but in Twitter there is a vocal segment of younger folks being against food stuff. Didn't think that was a thing, honestly. Anyways, let's talk about next week. Since I already vocally told yous, I am gonna be quite busy. But, we can still try to make something happen. Hold on. Messing around with numbers. Now the question is, what were we gonna do? I don't think I can do any. I don't think I can even collab with the lads next week, which is the unfortunate thing. I don't know. I could cook Monday or Sunday. That'd be fun. I kinda don't know what to cook though, you know? Oh, that's funny. I can just kind of move my... If I move my hand in front of my mouth, it kind of makes it look, it kind of makes my tracking go really weird. Okay. How about we do this for Sunday? I don't know exactly what I want to do for Sunday, but I do want to do a baking stream Monday, I think. Monday, I think we should do some cooking. Maybe I'll look into some pals. Maybe I'll harass some people like, hey, what do you think? I want to do this. I need your help. I need suggestions. I'm indecisive as hell. So I might see if I can do something then. I think I'm gonna still try and do the Zatsu Friday because I don't know. I kind of like doing Zatsu's nearing or at the end of the week because you know we can kind of talk to each other, you know. And also I want to try and do this stuff more often. Making the schedule of you guys because I want to make sure that you know we're all together on this, you know. You know what? How about that? Do you have any interest in playing Risk of Rain 2? I do have interest in that. I want to see if anyone can collab with me and play on that, because I would like to play Risk of Rain. It's just that I don't feel like playing it alone, because I have, but it's like... What are we tier listing? I don't know, but how does that... How would you guys feel about that? We could do some tier listing, maybe. Or we can just do some sort of fun Zatsu ordeal. Or maybe play Minecraft. Not sure. Maybe it'll be a gaming day. Maybe it'll be a day we'll do some tier listing, but maybe tier listing Bred? Or maybe even tier listing VTubers on what kind of Bred they would be, I guess? I don't know. But I have been wanting to do tier listings for some time. Maybe I'll see how I can grab someone to do a tier listing with. So there's that I can do. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, how about this? Does that look good? That's gotta be a kind of general basic idea of what's gonna be next week. Does that sound good with you guys? You guys like that? Is that alright? Tier list of best pastries? We could do that. We could just do an entire stream of just doing tier lists. So that's definitely something probable as well we can do. Just tier lists. So yeah. Sounds good, but you said that you were busy and are still streaming 4 days. The grind doesn't end, alright? Just because I'm busy, the grind doesn't end, alright? And plus, Sunday, Monday, I'm off, so I have no worries about that. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm working all the way through. So, like, yeah, it sucks, but hopefully I'll have Monday off, because that would be kind of cruel, I'm not gonna lie. Because I understand why I'm working the weekends, because the guy who works on the weekends is off, he's taking a month off, which is like fine, good for him, but then for me to now not have any days off as a result about that, that seems kind of cool. And I don't think my boss would do that. I would hope. Either way around it, if he does do that, hey, you know what that means? Overtime. So yeah. Sounds good, but sounds good if you're still busy for 4 days. Well, that'll be fine. I've been through this stuff before. So yeah. I'll see if I can make time to do some fun gaming streams, but yeah. Overtime pay is nice. It is very nice. It is very good. Love myself a bit of overtime pay. Alright. So, that's pretty much the looks of next week. The bread baking and stuff, I'm not sure, because I'm gonna once again try to experiment with the format of bread baking, because I think what I'm gonna probably do is that I'm gonna make the bread ahead of time, because you've all seen me make this bread over and over and over again, so I don't need to show you how to make it again. You don't need me to hold your hand, you can make it on your own. So yes, we'll see. I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe I'll just do a bread baking Zatsu, because I just like making bread, as you know. So I'll just make bread and just like talk about stuff and things. So I definitely do want to become more Zatsu such. I want to talk a little bit more when I bake and such, because I think it's just fun, but we'll see. You make bread? Yeah, I make bread. I make lots and lots of bread. Ah. Alright. Well, that being said, I think we're done with today's stream. We have next week's schedule made, and I think we're good for today's stream. Alright, let's see here. Who are we gonna be able to go raid today? Who's looking real nice and raidable today? It looks like Mimi is still live, but she's playing Overwatch. Ew. She's playing Overwatch. Ew, Overwatch, ew. But we can go raid her. Then we can see if we can artificially raid Q if she's live still. Oh, she is still live, so we can go artificially raid her. But yeah. What I mean by artificially raid, I just mean by, what is it? I'm gonna give you the link in the YouTube chat, and we're just gonna go say hi to her. So yeah. Okie doke. Let us go. Where is it? Q is still alive. Alright, cool. So here is the link to Q's stream. I would like for you all to click onto her stream right now. We're adding stream on YouTube, so please go check her out. She is a good friend, very, very funny and loud, and Puerto Rican. On Twitch side, we are going to go raid Pero Mimi. We're gonna go raid a little Gremolin, so we're gonna go raid her. So yes, that's pretty much it for today's stream. Thank you all for tuning into today's stream. I hope you had a fun and great time. And also, if you noticed, the stream has been moved around. We were supposed to play Stardew with the guys today, but they were busy, so we're doing it tomorrow instead. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. I hope you take care. I hope you have a good rest of your time with Mimi and Q. And I will see you around tomorrow, when we hopefully, knock on wood, play Stardew Valley. Okay? Okay. I'll see you around. Zatsu Kichee, everyone. And ciao.